Welcome back to my workshop. Now, about a month ago, I did a video on the unboxing and the first use of this, which is the Parkside 360-degree sprinkler. And it's been great. The only problem is I got a bit heavy-handed and I broke it. So let me show you what I've broken and then we'll take it apart and see if I can fix it. Right, so on the sprinkler here, we've got these two little ratchets here. Okay, and they are to stop the sprinkler going any further in any direction. Now the idea is if you just want to water a narrow band, you put these two close together and it just moves between this point and this point, switches over and then comes back again. Okay, now obviously if you want to do a bigger area, you move these further apart. Okay, and it swings between this one and this one. Anyway, what I did is I pushed this a bit too much because they're not the easiest things to turn. I pushed it too far and something snapped. Now obviously something on one of these has snapped. So this now just goes all the way round, stops and it goes all the way back and it ignores this. Okay, what I'll do is obviously in the workshop I don't want to use any water, so I'm going to put compressed air in here and I'll show you what it does. Right, so I've got these fairly close together. So this, in theory, should get to one of them, stop, and then go back to the other, stop, go back, but it's not doing it. So let me put some air in here very gently, and I'll show you what's actually happening. So as you can see, it's completely ignoring this one. So I should imagine it's this one that's broken. Okay, so that's the bottom one. Right, let's take this apart and see if we can fix it. So looking at this, there's not much that holds it together. I'm going to take this out because I don't want to get it broken. And while I'm here, I'll quickly take this off. Okay, that's got the gauze in it. Not a lot else in here to take apart really. It's just the ball valve in there, which we shouldn't need to touch. Right, looking underneath, it all looks very simple. There's no screws, but there's this Allen bolt here, so which is an M6, I believe, or a H6. So I'm just going to undo that, see what actually comes off. Okay, it just takes this plastic bolt off. Does it come apart? No. So that's just a cap. Oh, and in here there's another Allen socket. Let's take that off and see what happens. Okay. So it's just those two so far. Turn it over and all of that comes out. Okay. Now there's a tiny little washer here. So if you do take it apart, don't lose that washer. All right, I'll put that to one side. And this is the insides. Okay, so these are the rings I suspect are broken. Okay, let's pop that off. So that goes first, then that one, then that one. Okay, so that's basically all the insides. Now, I suspected it was the bottom one that's broken, which is this one. What's broken? What's broken? Let me have a close look at that. Right, I brought you in as close as I can here. Now this part here, okay, so this is the top bit. This part here, there's a little lever. Okay, click, click. And that is what actually stops it going one way and then starts it going the other way. Okay, so this must be acting on something. Now looking at our rings here, okay, I'll bring these in. Now what we've got is we've got a little lug here and a little lug here. See if I can get those in focus for you. Okay, little lug here, little lug here. So that lever moves between these two and it actually clicks on those. Right, what I've got is on the other side, okay, we've got a little lug here, but on the bottom one, I've broken it off. Yeah, can you see this here? I've broken that lug off. So what I need to do is that should look like this one here with a little lug sticking out, but it doesn't. So what's happening is when this is together, it should move between those two lugs here. Okay, and it should click one way, click, and then it should click the other way, but it doesn't. Now what I've just noticed is because they're the same, what happens if I turn it over? If I turn it over, okay, hold it in position. Now when it turns that way, it clicks, and then when it turns that way, it clicks. Okay, click, click. Now that's because obviously it's got a lug on both sides. So what I'm going to do is, before I try and fix this, I'm going to put this in upside down and see if I can actually get it to work by doing that. So let's try that. Right, get this back together. Click, 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 click. Right, let's reassemble this and then try it. Right, so I haven't actually fixed anything. All I've done is I've taken these out and I've turned them up the other way. I'm going to try again, put some air in here. I've got one stopper here and one stopper here. I'm expecting that to go round. So this one, stop, come all the way back round to here, stop, and then go all the way back round again. Let's see what happens. Well, that looks like it was a quick fix. I haven't actually repaired anything. All I've done is inverted these two adjusters because there's a lug on either side. Now, I've tried it with the air, okay? Remember, if you do this with compressed air, keep the pressure really low because obviously compressed air can have higher pressure than the water you use out of your taps. I think the only way to test it properly is to go and put it out in the garden and see if it works. Right, let's try that then. Right, this is typical English weather. I've just gone to use the sprinkler in the garden and it's chucking it down with rain. So I might have to wait 5 minutes before I can do that. Let's go in and have a cup of tea. Right, so it's 2 minutes later now, the sun shines out, the garden's all wet so it doesn't need sprinkling, but I'm going to do it anyway. If you look here, I've got my one lug this side. Let's move the other one round. Okay, one lug here, one lug there. So this should go from here, click, round, click, and round. So let's turn the water on and see what happens. Right, so that's it. It works. It works with water. It works with air, obviously. That was a cheap, well, so cheap it didn't cost me anything. Fix for the Parkside 360-degree sprinkler. And the lesson I've learned from this is don't be too heavy-handed when you're adjusting it. Okay, you can fix it once, but if I break it again, I might run into a bit of trouble. Okay, right. I hope that was of some use. If you've got one of these and you've been a bit heavy-handed, you've broken it, you can repair it. Okay, that's enough for this video. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Right, so that looks like it was a quick fix. I should really